lost my job, I lost my home, and I was going through a divorce. But God is awesome.
Yes, He is.
And anything, there's nothing too hard for God. Anything you're going through. I had all of that at one time. You know, and He delivered me from it all. He brought me out of it and gave me more than I lost.
Basically, with gospel singing, it's like it's in me. It's in my heart. It's in my soul. And you have no other choice but to pour it out that way. It just comes out.
Life of if you want to say, entertainer, or the life of a minister, musician, songwriter, mother, and wife, and all of those things. You have to find the time, and it all goes into prioritizing and making sure that you don't X God out of your schedule. Because if you X God out, something's going to be left out.
God, whatever it is you want me to do, I do it. Whatever it is, just please remove this pain, because the pain was just unbearable. Literally, my system started working again, literally, that at the very moment that I said that. And after I got out of intensive care from that, the other CD fever was out there. I was offered a $1 million contract to continue on in that style of music, but they wanted me to do more of what I call raunchy R&B, and that just was not me. And after God had healed me and I had already made my commitment to Christ.
They were never used to that building being packed beyond capacity. Their report to us was, the fire marshal hasn't been here and we can't remember how many years. And the fire marshal showed up, and when he showed up, they got so nervous and they were putting me in a panic. So I had to go in a room somewhere and pray because over 2,000 people showed up and we didn't have room. We turned hundreds of people away, and there were people at the door just hoping and waiting to get in. But beyond the numbers, the presence of God showed up in that auditorium. It did not feel like an auditorium. It felt like an encounter with God. And it was. It was an encounter with God through song. We praised, we worshiped, we cried, we danced. We had difficulties, but we got right on through.
Oh, yeah.
And this CD captures those moments.
Song Scot Free was pretty much a testament of what He had brought me out of, being bound and allowing sin to master my life. I let sin tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? And so actually the chorus is thanking Him for the rain, stormy weather came and changed the game. It's like when I was going through, I felt like I was so lonely and so alone because the people I used to run with wasn't feeling me. You know what I mean? The places I used to go, I couldn't go no more. The things I used to do, I wasn't able to do no more. And it was a fight to the flesh. We know that the flesh fights against the spirit and the spirit fights against the flesh. And so I thank Him for that time because it taught me to learn and to lean and to just trust in Him. And my excuse would always be when He was calling me out what I wouldn't be able to do anymore. But the revelation was what I wouldn't want to do anymore once those blinders were removed from my eyes. So what about what I couldn't do? I'm looking back at that crap like, man, I was holding that up against this. And so I just thank God that I'm free. And like you said, then you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And so I'm scot-free.